Hey everybody, this is Sharon Koenig of FearlessPursuits.com and welcome to the very first Fearless in Power cast. This is the weekly reflections for success, and I am recording from my home office here in sunny Colorado. So let me ask you a question. What is your definition of success? I think that is a really important question. What does success really mean to you? It's important to clarify your thoughts, your goals, and your desires before you can achieve any level of success. You can't work towards something passionately when you aren't sure what the end result will be. I think it's really important for us to remember that whatever it is that we're going for, we need to begin with the end in mind. Let's face it, success means many different things to different people. Unfortunately, the tendency is to view monetary gain as success. However, financial wealth is only just a small part of your overall success. Wouldn't you agree with that? So there's a lot of different areas of success, and let's go over a couple of them. Because there are different areas of success, you can be successful in one area and completely, utterly unsuccessful in another. In order to develop a plan for your success, you need to make your own list of areas that are relevant to you. So to achieve overall success in your life, you need to actually examine your priorities in each area. So for many of us, there are basically three components of success. In your personal plan for success, there may be even more. So be sure to include any areas that are actually important to you because your core values are going to be different than somebody else's. Here are the three areas along with some tips and techniques to help you evaluate your priorities and formulate your success plan. It's typical that your career would be a main area that you want to succeed in, but the other areas are your emotional life and your health. Let's face it, without having good health, you don't have much success in life. And well, as far as emotional, we need to make sure that we take care of our personal relationships for a great rounded level of success in our life. So let's go over each one. So as far as your career, you want to evaluate your career. You can get out a pen and a piece of paper and let's answer a few questions here. Contemplate these questions so that you could figure out what your priorities are so you can formulate your own success plan. So, do you desire a higher status position maybe at work? What about what amount of income would actually make you happy in your career? And another question you might consider would be, would you simply like to feel appreciated by your boss? So write these questions down and your answers, and I think what you can do then is begin to formulate a plan that you can actually take action on based on your own personal core values regarding your career. Now let's move on. Any number of things can be used to measure your success when it comes to your career. In your career evaluation, be sure to determine what strengths and weaknesses you have that can help or hinder you from achieving your goal. So now let's move on to the second area of success in our life that seems to be really important, and that's the emotional aspect of our life. So I'm going to give you some questions here for you to consider, and you might want to write them down. So this is very helpful so that we can formulate a plan regarding our relationships and so forth. Are you satisfied with your relationships? I think this is a very important question because often we spend all day at work, but we don't spend any time in our relationships to nurture them and to succeed in that area. What about this? What have you learned so far that could help you to do better in your relationships for the future? And what about the kids? If you have kids, do you feel successful in how you're raising them? I think that is an amazing question that we all need to really hone in on. And if you're married, this is very important. Is your marriage an actual happy marriage? We spend so much time educating ourselves and getting that career, but often our relationships are the last to be worked on. So we really need to figure out what we want to do to improve our relationships. And the third area that we want to improve on, this is, like I said, there could be more for you, but health. Health is an important area. I think that just about everybody is concerned with improving their health, or at least having optimal health. So are you doing everything you can to improve your overall well-being? Maybe a change in your diet and exercise is something that you need to implement. Often that seems to be what most of us need to do. So take a moment to evaluate whether you've achieved success in this area or if there's room for improvement. If your health can use a boost, make a plan to start implementing changes in your daily routine that will actually lead to a healthier lifestyle. So these are just a few areas that I touched on. So the journey to your success will have highs and lows throughout your entire life, right? We all know that. There will be mistakes and disappointments, and you'll feel like giving up at times. So you'll experience setbacks at some point. We all do. But the beauty is that you can get back on track and move closer to your goals at any time. As soon as you get off, the very next day, you just get back on track. You could achieve new levels of success in different times in your life, in your career. And as you progress in your job, start a family, and get involved in giving back in your community, your definition of success will probably change. And our priorities do too, don't they? So just go with the flow. It's okay for your outlook on life and your meaning of success to change over time. So another tip that I have for you is to love what you do. Now, this is something that isn't new for us, is it? But we definitely need a reminder on this. Life is simply too short to be stuck doing something that you despise. So to achieve success in life, work with what you've got. Focus on your strengths and interests and do the things that bring those to the forefront of your life. And another thing that you can do is challenges and obstacles. They're just opportunities for improvement, for further success, right? Everyone has setbacks at some point in their lives. If we didn't, we wouldn't be human. Every so often, it's important to step back and reevaluate your idea of success. There are so many changes in life, and with each one, you'll find that your priorities change too. Never underestimate the power that comes from persistence and experience. Just don't forget to enjoy the journey. So, thank you so much for coming to the very first Fearless and Powercast weekly Reflections for Success. I really hope that you enjoyed it and got a lot out of it. And if you did, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe so that you can get more videos all about winning at life. And I have a question for you that you can leave in the comment section below, and that is, what is your definition of success? All right, everybody, this is Sharon Koenig, and I am out.